Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I have some plant unboxings that I'm probably going to group together into one video, but they will be opened on separate days. So today is January 12th. This is actually my birthday, so I have been ordering some plants online. This plant from Etsy off a shop called The Plant Studio. I have it here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I ordered just one plant, one Hoya actually. So they do have the plant taped to the side of the box. There was just some paper in there. And there is a heat pack down here. It is still kind of warm, but not hot by any means. So this also, how long has this been in the mail? I think they shipped it on the 7th. So, and today's the 12th. So it's been in the mail for a while. I'm not sure why they shipped it so late in the week, but so it was just in this cardboard protectant. Making a mess. Oh yeah, it's a really tiny plant. So this is the plant. Let me get it out of this. Here is the Hoya. I can't exactly remember the name, but I will put it on the screen. Okay. So here is the Hoya, but it is really nice. It has some veining on the leaves. And this Hoya does get really sun-stressed, or can get really sun-stressed. It gets like pink and red and purpley colors. So yeah, I have another Hoya. I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye guys. I just have a box here from Botanicas, which is an Etsy shop. This is the box. Just got some, let me see, just has some tissue paper and then these water dissolvable packing peanuts, which is pretty cool. A lot of people are switching over to the water dissolvable packing peanuts. The heat pack is not warm at all. This box has also been outside all day. Some rare plants. I have uncommon plants. But everyone's like, oh, it's a rare plant. But in reality, it's not. It's just everybody wants it. And that's why they are starting to be more expensive, because everybody just wants the plants. And so everyone is just willing to spend an absurd amount of money on plants. Especially with COVID, I think everyone at home is just like, I need life in my life. And so they just started buying plants. And yeah. I don't know, I'm just rambling, trying to get this open. It says on the paper they said, open carefully. I don't know if I'm that careful. I mean, I can't be more traumatic towards the plants since they've just been bouncing around in a box for how many days? Okay. So this company packages their plants like insanely well. They package their plants insanely well. So it was wrapped in the thermal bubble wrap, plus regular bubble wrap, plus paper, plus plastic, and then inside the plastic is polyfill. So, like I said, they wrap their plants with a lot of care. But that means they're just hard to open. So too, there's a layer of polyfill, and then they put these stakes in so that if anything crushes it, it hits the stakes. You know, if anything would crush the box, it hits the stakes instead of hitting the actual plant. So, oh, this plant is much smaller than I thought it was going to be. This is it. It's not going to focus on it, especially it being this small. But it is a Hoya Cartesiae cutting, or Cartesiae, something like that. I think it was just like a 2-leaf butterfly cutting, and this is the new growth point here that has 3 leaves on it. So yeah, this was, do I want to tell you the prices? I don't want to tell you the prices. My mom watches this. She'll yell at me. Yeah, so this was only $5. So that's kind of why I added it on, because I kind of want this plant, but I killed the last one I had. So I got it just as an add-on, really. I'm going to save the biggest one to last because I think that is the coolest one I got. AKA the most expensive. So this is just another plant that was on there that I just kind of wanted to buy. It was also $9. I've also had this plant before, and I've sold it, and then I ended up killing my mother plant. Or like I took cuttings and sold those, and then I ended up killing my mother plant. And yeah, some philodendrons I just struggle with, and that's it. This one also had the... Okay, so this is philodendron micans rooted cutting. See? It's a fuzzy Hoya, and nobody told me. I mean, the new leaves are the... I'm assuming these are newer leaves, because this one is like waxy, but this one is like fuzzy. Okay, so I think this is also another, they just, you know, took a couple leaves and rooted it. But it does have some new growth coming right here. Right here. Yeah. So I guess this is kind of fuzzy too. Do you see the fuzz? You see the fuzz? It's fuzzy. I didn't know it was fuzzy. It's definitely not as funny as the Hoya linearis, but it's pretty fuzzy. So this is Hoya rotundifolia. Rotundifolia? Rotundifolia. Something like that. If you want to know, message me on Instagram and I will tell you, but I'm not telling you because my mom watches this video and I don't want her to yell at me for how much I spent on plants. But it's been a while since I've purchased a rare plant. It's not even a rare plant, an uncommon plant. Yeah. And it looks like it only has 3 leaves. Okay, so this is philodendron gigas. It says philodendron gigas rooted cutting in quotations. This is the philodendron gigas. It's not going to focus because I'm on the front-facing camera, so that's kind of annoying. But this is a decent size leaf. I would say it's like 3 inches long. This one is the oldest leaf. It does have some damage on the bottom. It's not as big. Some yellowing. God, this is such a nice plant. And it has like cross stitching, almost like the Burl Marx Fantasy in the leaves. So this is similar to the philodendron melanochrysum, which I have one up here. You can kind of see it right there. But it has more, it doesn't have lobes, really. Lobes are the top, you know, the ears of the plant. It doesn't have that in its immature form, but when it gets older, it looks almost identical. I honestly think this, as a mature plant, is much more beautiful than the melanochrysum. Peace out, guys. We will see you in the next video. I'm freaking weird today. Don't know what it is. Okay. So I'm just going to take this on to the last video. I don't really know why I even say that. I'm just going to clip them all together. You don't even know. We will know, but whatever. Okay, too, I don't know if I mentioned this another finger guns. I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but if you guys could like and subscribe, that really helps me out. Yeah, so I have another unboxing from Bros with Hose, I think is what it's called. I love that it says Fragile AF, and then it has this on the side. That's pretty cool. It has a hoe and a leaf. That's pretty funny. And it just comes with a little card that says, hope you enjoy your new plants. And then the invoice. So I ordered 2 plants. And this is what the inside of the box looks like, again, with those water dissolvable packing peanuts. That's what they are, which is pretty neat. You know, saving the planet. Let's see if I can not make a ginormous mess. Oh, another wrapping. Oh, this is kind of wet. Okay, so here is the Hoya Chelsea, which I have had before, like forever ago, probably 3 years ago. I found it at a Walmart, but you know, some plants just don't make it when you're at the beginning and you don't know how to take care of them. Even though they are cool and beautiful, you still end up killing them because you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, so it does look like it has 2 growth points. Might actually be 3 cuttings in this pot, so that's pretty nice. And I'm not sure why they put sphagnum moss on the top, because that's a Hoya. They don't want to be wet. Well, some Hoyas want to be, but this Hoya does not want to be wet, I can tell you that. I'm just going to take some of that out so it can dry out a little bit, because even the soil is pretty damp too. But yeah, so I've never ordered from these guys before, but they are a highly recommended plant shop online. Okay, and here's the other one. This is another Hoya. And this one I kind of just got because I was like, why not? Right? Tendrils. Yeah, I'm like, it's my birthday. I can order plants if I want. I'll just get another one. You know, doesn't take much to convince me to buy plants. This one also has sphagnum moss on it, but it's not as wet. It's kind of damp though. Okay, so this is just a Hoya Crimson Jade is what they're calling it. So I'm not sure if it's just like the Hoya Carnosa. But I think the Hoya Carnosa has splashes on it. So, yeah, so I just picked it up because I was, you know, making another order. And this is a nice full plant, so it was totally worth it. This one was only 20 bucks. And like around here, a Hoya is in a 6-inch pot or like 30 bucks, 40 bucks sometimes. And since this was such a basic one, I thought might as well get it when it's a little bit more affordable. But you know, but then you have to pay for shipping, so half a dozen or the other or whatever they say. Oh no, I'm just making a mess. Yeah, so I don't know if that's normal that they put sphagnum moss in all their plants. Is that just to keep the soil in, or is that how they grow their plants? I don't know. But yeah, so this is her. This is Hoya Jade. So that should be my last this should be my last houseplant unboxing for a while, but you know, no promises. And the heat pack is, I mean, it's cold. It's not cold, but it's not warm. And they did ship their plant UPS, which I don't know if I just accidentally clicked something else, you know, to get it shipped that, because normally they just come in the post. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys could like and subscribe or comment what your favorite plant was, how about you do that? Yeah, we will see you in my next video. Bye guys.